So Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yahushai, Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yahushai, Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yahushai. First and foremost, we want to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwatash. God bless to the apostles and elders who rule at Great Millstone. And a blessed sanitation to the Akiums in the four corners of the earth, pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom. This is Brother Yahawada from the Trinidad GMS camp, and we'll come to the next lesson to feed the elect of the nation of Israel, right? The 144,001 member of children. Here, the scripture mentioned there is nothing new under the sun, right? It's this is from the RT News, right? And it's saying let me just get this quick, right? Let me just get this here select here, right? Yeah, this was published 24th October 2018. It was 3 days ago, right? It said 5,239 is not the top line. Pentagon promised to send even more troops to seal Mexico border, right? And the name of this lesson is that, hey, you so-called white people, right? No, the so-called white man, you are illegal immigrant, right? You are an illegal immigrant, right? Because that land is not your land, right? And the people that you stopping from coming to apply for asylum, you know, that is they are the rightful owner of that land. Because the so-called Native Americans and the so-called Latinos, they came to that land, right? When they leave the Assyrian captivity, they came to the new world, which is the land which the land Astarat, and no where no man was dwelling, right? So you are an illegal immigrant, and you setting up now your military to advantage and to destroy, right? Because this all you so-called white people is about, to destroy, right? To destroy the Israelites, right? So the masses of the people are ignorant and they don't know what's going on. So they're gonna follow you, and even Israelites gonna follow you with this madness. You understand? Because they were in darkness, right? And they don't know what's going on. But the land, the mass of the land that called America belongs to the Native Americans, right? And the so-called Latinos, right? This would belongs to. So, all right, let me continue. Right? And you so-called white people land, you land is Mount Seir, right? The hill country, right? You dwell in the cliff of the rock. That's why you build America with all these skyscrapers, all these rock, these concrete buildings. It's height for the sun. You know, the sun is a terror to you, right? That's why you look because you lack melanin, right? You are red, right? It said the need to allocate more troops to secure the U.S. south border against caravan of illegal aliens. So you calling them illegal strangers, right? They were there before you, right? The so-called Latinos and the so-called Native American Indian, they were there before you, right? They came to that land. They were there before you came, and you kill, rape, and rob and steal the land by force, right? Um, It's against a caravan of illegal immigrants will likely stretch beyond the amount of deployment figure the Pentagon said as the first 1,000 troops arrived at the frontier. It said while the Pentagon still had little clue about the composition of the so-called migrant caravan heading to the U.S. from Central America via Mexico, the U.S. Northern Command is willing to throw in more power to achieve their objective, yeah, to destroy you Israelites. There's where they want to achieve to destroy you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian, right? The so-called white man is your enemy, right? It said I can tell you 5,239 is not the top line. So they have 5,000 239 troops, and they're saying it's not enough, right? It said General Terrence, whatever this word is, Yo Oshagnisi, whatever it is, commander of the U.S. Northern, commander of the U.S. Northern Command, told report on Tuesday what can confirm is that there will be additional force over above the 5,239, right? He said the multitude of that different, I do not have an answer for now because we do not know what the answer is, the general added, right? So, like I said, there's nothing new under the sun, right? And the so-called natives, them that coming down, the so-called Latinos, from Guatemala, from Honduras, all they are Israelites. You understand? And they came to the Americas, in North, Central, and South America, and the island. They were there before you devils. You understand? They were there before you devil, right? You understand? Um, it's an Operation Faithful Patrol Commerce, yeah, on Monday, with the deployment of the U.S. military personnel to the southwest border to help roughly 2,000 National Guard men protect American national security. So the Southwest, the whole of the Southwest belong to the so-called native people, the so-called right. This what it belongs to, not you devil. You devil stole that land and take it by violence, right? They not belong to you, right? You understand? It's right. He said the combined U.S. government effort to stop migrant caravan from, he said, from penetrating, he said, from piercing the border include fortifying the 2,000-mile stretch with razor wire fence, all while ensuring mass mobility of soldiers along the perimeter. Helicopter plane and drones are being deployed as part of the mission. Yeah, because they're coming to kill. You got plane, helicopter, drone, you understand, soldiers along the border, well armed and equipped. You coming to kill. Because these caravans that coming in, these men coming to what? These Israelites coming to what? Seek asylum, right? In the land that you take from them, right? In the land that you take from them. The whole of Southwest belongs to the natives, right? The native Mexicans, so-called Mexicans, right? It belongs to them, right? It's on Tuesday, a little over 1,000 U.S. soldiers were already in place in Texas. General Oshanisky, for pronouncing the word right, said not. He said noting that their presence will be beefed up to 1,800 in the coming days. What will you? He said, what you will also see over the upcoming days is we are going to have similar movement to Arizona and California. All these land belongs to Mexico, so-called Mexico, which are the Israelites, right? Which will, he said, which will bring the number to over 5,200 troops, right? So you devils, let me get some, let me go into some history, right? Let me go to this, right? This is the U.S. Southwest was stolen from Mexico. So the U.S. Southwest was stolen from Mexico, right? It was stolen from our brothers and sisters, right? This is where it was stolen from, right? You understand? Let's get something in. So we can go into a little bit of the history, right? Go into a little bit of the history. right? So we can see, it said in the United States Southwest, a bandit, a bandit loot by means of murder and theft, right? And there's how the so-called white man get the land, right? That's how we get it, right? But this is now he's not gonna tell you that. But now you want to establish the so-called Latinos, right? From what? Coming to seek asylum, right? You understand? He's just the devil. That's who he is. Right? He's just the devil. Right? Right? A lot of tons. Right? He said Mexico gained independence from Spain in 1821 after ending years of war against the colonial imposition and and crime by the Spanish invader. These are Edomites. You so-called white, these are Edomites, right? It said the war left Mexico drained out with uh, which contribute to neglect of the Northern Territory, which known today as United States Southwest, right? Southwest belongs to the Mexicans, right? The so-called Latinos, the so-called natives, right? The so-called native belongs to them, right? That's right. It's I just read it. Um, right. Uh, so okay, I just read it to you. Let me see if I find it. Right. It's a operation. Right. It's a faithful patriot. It's a commencement. Right. On Monday, with the deployment of U.S. military personnel to the southwestern. Right. To the southwestern. So the land belongs to to the natives, the so-called natives, right? It's their land, right? It's their land. And if we going to get more technical, right? Get more technical. Hey, the earth was made for our sake, the Israelites. You understand? According to the scriptures. See, he said the Operation Faithful Patriot commenced on Monday with the deployment of the U.S. military personnel to the southwest border, right? So the southwest belongs to who? Salakia. I get into the yet. Right? So he said, right? He said Mexico gained independence from Spain in 1821 after ending years of war against the colonial imposition and crime by the Spanish invader. He said the war left Mexico drained out, which contributed to neglect its northern territory, known today as the United States Southwest. Right, the original name of that land is Azilan. I'm pronouncing the word right. It's and Chicano. It's and Chicano descendant from he said from the original inhabitants still use that name today. Right. So the land belongs to belongs to the the natives, right? You understand? It belongs to the native. So what is the Aztec? Right? And who are the Aztec? Right? So-called natives, they are the Aztec and the Mayans, right? Alright, let me just check this out quick. Right. So the so-called white man is a illegal immigrant, right? Yeah, the Aztec is the Mexicans, right? So-called Mexicans, right? You understand? right? So there's the Aztecs, right? Uh, so the so-called white man is a land thief. And that's what the scripture say. Right? He possess land that is not his. Right? And we get in the scripture just now, That's what he do. He possess land that is not his. Right? That's what the devil do. Right? We come back to this article. Yeah, the Aztecs is the so-called Mexicans, right? Right. Let me get this precept. Right. It is in Neon. Let me get this in Neon. Cup. Right. Get this quick. You know, this is what's God's true history. You understand? Not the history with the so-called white man teach you. This is true. This is what's God's true history. Right? Not the history. Not the history the devil teach you. Right? He don't want to know the truth so he can teach you a bunch of lies. And this will be telling you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian. Don't trust this man. Right? Don't trust this man. Right? Don't trust this man. Just get to say quick. Right? Have a cook. Have a cook 1 and 6. This is our cook chapter 1 verse 6. He said, "For lo, he said, I rise up the Chaldeans. The Chaldeans is you so-called white people, right? That bitter and hasty nation. Yeah, they are a bitter and hasty nation. You understand? Which shall march through the breadth of the land and possess dwelling place that are not theirs." Right? That is you so-called white people, right? 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 That's you so-called white people. So we go back to this article, right? It's me get it back. It's right. Yeah, he said the original name of that land is Aslan, and Chicano descendant, Aslan, right? Let's go into what the Aztec, right? I just had it here, right? Right? It's right. So it's so white my right? We just read it there. We just read it. He occupied the place that is not his, right? That's what we do. So you so-called white people, you are a legal immigrant, right? You are a legal immigrant, right? He said Aslan is the mythical place of the origin of the Aztec people, right? Which is the so-called natives, right? In their language, right? 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 So right? So he said while Mexico was at war with Spain, thousands of white colonists, cattlemen, adventure, and mercenaries were coming from the other part of North America. He said that had been already invaded and occupied, looking for land and gold they could find and obtained by any means. So we know what it means. When you say by any means, we know what it means, right? We know what that means, right? You understand? We know what that means, right? And that's how the so-called white man get his riches. And as we still do up to this day, you know, going into land, setting up these proxy gang, claiming that they got terrorists. They when they use the one who set up the terrorists, arm the terrorists, right? Salakia, set up the terrorists, arm them, fund them, right? Train them and send them to cause havoc in the people land. And then you come in like God and say you come in to save the people and fight against the terrorists that you set up, right? You so-called white people are the devil that the Bible speak of, right? You are the devil, right? Let's get this here. All right, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, um, verse 8. He said, because of unrighteous dealing, injury, and riches got by deceit, right? And there's all the so-called white man riches. The kingdom is translated from one people to another. The kingdom about to be taken away from you, right? You understand? All right. So by any means, right, they come and occupy land. He said these mercenaries fix their eyes and interest in what today is Texas, right? He said place themselves in the land plot. He said and later enlarge their population. So by 1835, there were more white foreigners, you hear that? White foreigners than native Mexican in the area. So you so-called white people you are illegal immigrant. You understand? You are illegal immigrant, and you take the land by force. That land don't, that belongs to you, right? It do not belongs to you. All right, so okay, let me plug up this internet. All right, the land don't belongs to you. All right, but yet still you claiming that the caravan that come into America, right? You got no proof if those if those Israelites come into America alone, they could be stopping in Mexico, right? They're moving away from their country, which is Honduras, right? And all these places we you fund, where you push all the guns and the drugs in these Israelite land in the community, all these drugs and guns to destroy them. That's why there's so much terror in El Salvador, Honduras, Guatemala, all these places where Jake dwell. Use the you so-called white man's the fault of that. Use the one who push all them things inside it. Use the one who set up the people to go in there and cause havoc. You understand? You is the devil, right? Right? He said, where was Salakia? Right? Yeah, by foreigners. He said these mercenaries fix their eyes and interest in what today is Texas, place themselves in the land plot, and later enlarge their population so that by 1835 there were more white foreigners than native Mexican in the area. In 1836, the white foreigners occupying most of the territory by force. By force. Just read it. We just read it, say, right? This is Habakkuk 1 and 6. For lo, I rise up the Chaldeans, the so-called white people. You are the Chaldeans today, right? That bitter and hasty nation, which shall march through the breadth of the land to possess dwelling place that are not theirs. You understand? This what it do, right? And they take it by violence, right? You understand? This what you devils do, right? You devils gotta pay for all them crime. right? Because with the Most High there, the Most High give each and every nation the inheritance. Each and every nation they get the inheritance. You understand? Right? We can get it just let me go back to this article. Right? Um so now the caravan, they coming to seek asylum because well they is only destruction, is only crime, only murder, and they dwell in place because you so-called white people push the vibration there. Because before you devils come on this side, before you devils come on this side, the so-called native and the so-called Latino, they were dwelling in peace. They were dwelling in peace, right? So the devils got a lot to pay for. And you degenerate Israelite who want to join with the so-called white man, you're gonna get the same judgment with you. You're gonna get the same judgment because y'all are foolish. Y'all are foolish. You understand? You're playing with a serpent that is bite. It's only a foolish man gonna play with a serpent. No, the serpent is bite and the serpent is poisonous. So-called white man is a serpent, right? You understand? Now you go in, you equipping your body with your armed military. These people coming to seek asylum. They ain't coming to fight you. They coming to beg you to stay in the land because it's hell, they're catching hell in their land. And the hell that you set up, you who push the guns and the drugs into our community. Our people don't manufacture guns. You understand? Our people don't manufacture drugs, right? The coke and all these things. Use the one who send it inside the right. Um, yeah. What I was. Hey, we can't wait till Yahweh Hashem Yahushua come and take you devils down. No, we're gonna rejoice when Yahweh Hashem Yahushua take you devils down. Right? Yeah, he said these mercenaries fix their eyes and interest in what today is Texas, place themselves in land plot and later enlarge their population. So by 1835, there were more white foreigners than native Mexican in the area. In 1836, the white foreigners occupied most of the territory by force, declared independence, and called it stolen land. And they got dumb niggas like the steady so-called white, the native of the so-called natives, they sell land to the white man. You dumb niggas gonna be destroyed. It was stolen, it was taken by force, right? It said, and called the stolen land Republic of Texas. This bandit act caused war between Mexico and the United States, except for the first time until the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo was signed between two countries on the 2nd of February 1848. Mexico lost the land to the whites called Texas, but subsequently the rest of the Northern Territory, which has eventually become part of the whole mass land known today as the U.S. Southwest, right? And this we setting up a border between California, right? Between California and not just really the Arizona and California, which is South. This we got troops, over 5,000 troops. You understand? You niggas want to play with serpent, you're gonna get bite. You dumb niggas gonna get bite. Right? Want to play with a serpent, you're gonna get bite. Right? The precept is we scripture say, who shall pity a charmer that's bitten by a serpent? Right? Let me see if I find the precept. Right? So look here, let me check my sword. See, they find that, right? So there's nothing new under the sun. These devils get ready to get to fight and destroy our people, right? That's why we exhorting you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to repent, to come back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You understand? Repent to come back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right? Yes, Ecclesiastical 12 and 13. This is Ecclesiastical chapter 12, verse 13. He said, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent? So who can pity a charmer? You want to join together with a serpent with a serpent. You're gonna get bite. You wanna join league, you wanna make a covenant with them, you're gonna get bite. So nobody not gonna pity you when the so-called white man destroy y'all. Because it's his plan. And the exit, young and prideful so-called African Americans, you know, who what the group that Kanye West set up, hey, y'all gonna be bitten by the serpent. Y'all gonna be bitten by the serpent because y'all a bunch of coons. Y'all a bunch of simple Negroes. That's where y'all is. Right? He said, who will pity a charmer that is bitten by a serpent, or such as come nigh a wild beast? So you seen a lion in the jungle, and you go in and rub the lion head, and you get ripped apart. Nobody not gonna pity you. You're an asshole. And this two-thirds of people. This two-thirds of people. The so-called white man is the wild beast. He's that serpent. You understand? So let me go back to this article. Right now, I fire up in the spirit right now. And you can't wait till Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you know, return to destroy this devil. Right? Where I was. Okay, I finished this here. All right? I finished this party. Let me get this. Yeah, finish this party. All right, let me just read a precept here. This is a matter of fact. Let me continue. Yeah, he said the land stolen from Mexico is bigger than Germany and France combined and considered to be among the richest in the world. Yeah, and this land was what the land Ashtarat, and this land. Let's go back in the history. You know when King Solomon sent his navy to the Americas to bring back what gold and these things. You understand? Right? It go back to the history. So hey, that master land is a rich piece of land. You understand? There's a rich piece of land. You understand? That is a rich piece of land. Right? He said the land stolen from Mexico is bigger than Germany and France combined and considered to be among the richest in the world. He said, where an abundance of gold were found after the Treaty of Guadalupe, Igdalo was signed. Hey, and the so-called white man break that. He break all treaty. Look, we do it right now. He pull out to the nuclear deal with Iran, the climate change deal with I think it's with France, right? Now he pull out to the intermediate or something like that, missile treaty with Russia. So he known throughout history to break in treaty. You understand? So-called white man is the devil, right? All right. He said the native Mexicans were forced to become U.S. citizens. They were forced to become the fucking U.S. citizens in their own land. But you dumb niggas wanna be wrong a serpent, wanna be lead with a beast. You understand? He said a native Mexican were forced to become US citizen or leave the area 1 year after the treaty was signed as a result of the invader laws. You see, you so-called white people are invaders. It said thousands of native Mexicans left, but greater majority stay and become citizens. Throughout the development of the so-called Republic of Texas, war against Mexico was made a grave crime. The well-known philosopher and historian Joe Vasconcello wrote that one reason whites perpetrate horrible crime against Mexico was because they believe in the concept known as manifest destiny, which in practice, right? He said, which in practice mean to kill all Mexican and take Mexico. History had registered thousands of gruesome crime against Mexican in that part of North America continent. It said, but more outstanding for having similarities with the grave crime by whites in Central and South America. That's why you're pumping all them guns and drugs and creating and paying them gangster cars havoc and forcing the people and forcing the so-called natives to leave the land. And would come in and looking for asylum, and you patrol your whole border with troops, armed men, right? He said, or those related to taking of men by force of arm out of their homes to be murdered, then the white killers would back to the home and rape women and little girls, murder them, set the house on fire, and kill the animals. You devils gotta pay for these crimes. You devils got to pay for these crimes, right? You devils gotta pay, man. Let me read this precept. This is Micah chapter 1, verse 2. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed, and when the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hands. And you so-called white people have the power right now, right? Use the one in the power seat. You know, you devils came back into power in the mid 14th century. And since you came into power, you guys havoc in the earth, right? You got to pay for those crimes, right? Micah 2 and 2. He said, and they covet field. Yeah, they covet field, they covet people land, right? And take them by violence. They take it by violence. And houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. So you motherfuckers, right? You devil, right? This we've been doing church rulership since you came back into power in the mid 14th century. This is how you've been ruling. That is how you've been ruling. So now you dress up the border, right, with troops, right? You dress up the border with troops, over 5,000 troops. To what? To stop men, women, and children who come to seek asylum, right? Who come to seek asylum? This we going, right? So let me just get something here. Let me show you something. It is right. The United States, right? Southwest. It said the Southwest Center, right? The herpetological research defined the Southwest as being only the state of Arizona, New Mexico, which is part of California, Nevada, Texas, Utah. He said all through they include all of those 6 states in the map of the region. So all these belongs to with Mexico, right? Belongs to the natives. Because you devils come and meet them there, right? It belongs to the native. You understand? This would belongs to. And you devils take it by force. Now you devil patrolling these borders, right? To stop the caravan from coming through to seek asylum. Right? But bro, this is the end. This is the end of you devil kingdom. Right? This is the ending of you devil kingdom. So let me just read this here, right? You so-called apply illegal immigrant. Right? This is let me read from verse 1. This is Genesis 36:1. He said, "Now these are the generation of Esau, who is Edom." Right? Esau is the progenitor of you so-called white people. Right? And Edom mean red. Right? You red because you lack melanin. That's why you see a blood through your skin. Right? You are red. Right? Verse 8. He said, thus dwelleth Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is either Mount Seir is what the hilly country, right? That is Mount Seir, right? Think of how it is Mount Seir, right? Um, right? It said Edom, right, which means red. You are Edomites, you so called people, you are Edomites. It's an ancient land bordering the ancient Israel, which is the border Israel, in what is now the southwestern Jordan, between the Dead Sea and the Gulf of Aqaba, right? The Edomite probably occupied the area about the 13th century BC, right? You understand? That's why one of the prophecy in Obadiah, it said Judah gonna possess the south, which is you Edomite land. Judah gonna possess your land. Your heritage gonna be taken away from you, and also you devil's gonna be eradicated. So this is you devil land, the hill country. That's why you build America like with all them skyscrapers, because what you hiding from the sun. Even the sun hates you. The land itself hates you. That's why you have created all the GMO food, right? Nature itself hate you devils too. You understand? Right? So your land is Mumsir. So you are illegal immigrant, right? You so-called white people are illegal immigrant, right? So this is what they're preparing right now, right? At the border, right? This video and no song, no, or nobody speaking. There's a video art and you just run. So I can run it and let's read some precept. Right? So you devils gotta pay, right? You devils gotta pay because hey, they preparing. Trump say that the people, if they throw stone, they're gonna arrest them. No, they're not gonna arrest you. Devils not gonna arrest nobody. Jake and America's put a hand up on your ass, kill them cold blooded. So what Trump really talking about? What Trump talking about? You understand? We don't believe nothing you so-called white people say. You so-called you are the devil, right? You are the devil, right? So they're setting up the bar now, right? Let me just get another precept there. Right? Slovakia. Right? So that's how these devils rule. This is this is Isaiah, Right? This is Isaiah 14. Right? Isaiah 14 and Isaiah 14 and 4. That thou shalt take up this parable against the king of Babylon. King of Babylon today is Donald Trump, right? Which we know he's a puppet because the banking family there's the banking family pit bull, right? He said, and say, how had the oppressor seized, the golden city seized. The Lord Yahweh had broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the ruler. So the Most High God broke the staff of the wicked. And now you Israelites who depend and put your trust in this system, the Most High is going to break the staff, because staff is something you're leaning upon, right? To brace yourself. Right? And a lot of you Israel put your trust in this wicked demonic system. And the Most High is going to break the staff. A lot of you put your trust in your money and your material things. Right? Verse 6, he said, he who smote the people in wrath, and this is how the so-called white man is ruled, with a continuous stroke, he that ruled the nation in anger is prosecuted and none hinder. So he can be prosecuted and none gonna hinder. You understand? Because when you covet lands that is not yours. You understand? And now you're preparing now. So you're preparing your military to, right, to protect a border, which the land is not yours. That's why the Most High say, hey, he can put it in these kings' mind, with Russia and Russia allies, put in these kings' mind, and they're gonna invade the land of America. They're gonna invade it. You understand? They're gonna invade it, right? You understand? So hey, that's how you rule the people in wrath and in anger, right? That's how this devil rule, right? The Most I show you so-called Israelite, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian, all these things, you Israelites. The Most I showing you all this man behaving, but y'all playing blind. Y'all just playing blind to it. You understand? That's what y'all playing blind, right? This is how this man is moved. Let me get this in Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel 25, right? Ezekiel 25. Yeah, this is Ezekiel 25 and 12. He said, thus said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua power, because that Edom, which is you so-called white people, had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and had greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua power, I will stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and day of Dedan shall fall by the sword, right? You understand? And this is what the Most High can do to you devils. Verse 14, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hands of my people Israel. So the Most High can aid. When the Most High give his men the spiritual power, you devils gonna feel it. You devils gonna feel it. When our Lord and Savior Yahushua return, you devils gonna feel it. You understand? We're gonna be happy and glad that we're gonna give praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You understand? When you see Yahweh Hashem Yahushua take down you devils, right? Ezekiel 25 and 14, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hands of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, said the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You understand? Yeah. Right? You're gonna know. Right? You're gonna know. That's why we exhort you Israel to wake the hell up. Wake the hell up. This man is your enemy. Right? This man is the enemy. Right? This man is the enemy. Right? We speaking to the elect, because two-thirds of people gonna be cut off and die. You know, they're gonna be cut off and die. You understand? But the Most High gonna save his elect. right? Right? To the Most High against his devil. This is Ezekiel 35:1. He said, moreover, the word of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshua came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesied against it. So hey, the Most High we set we face against Mount Seir and prophesied against it. So we prophesying against you, devil. You devils going into slavery. All them crime that you devil do, you gotta pay for it. You understand? You gotta pay for it, right? Right? He said, verse 3, and say unto it, Thus said the Lord Yahweh Hashem power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hands against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. Right? And the Most High is going to make thee most desolate. You understand? Verse 4, I will lay thy city waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh. So America gonna be waste and desolate. America gonna be the largest desert on the face of the earth. Right? Verse 5, he said, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and this is fucking hatred, right? Because these Israelites, which is the so-called Guatemala and so-called Honduras, or the so-called Mexican, right? They come in to seek for asylum, or they're stopping in some are stopping in Mexico, some are go to America. But what they come to do, they come to seek asylum. But what? You put in over 5,000 troops on the border for men, women, and children, but you saying that the caravan got terrorists. You so-called white people are the biggest fucking terrorists on the planet Earth. You is the terrorist. You so-called white people is the problem. The state that the earth in, right? The state that the people in total darkness, the people ignorant, don't know who they is, right? You is the father of all these things. So you is the biggest terrorist on the face of the earth. Right? And the Most High showing you Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, Native American, and showing you the world devil. You understand? But what? Two-thirds of you is like gonna be destroyed because what? Y'all wanna play with a serpent. And who will pity a charmer? Y'all wanna giant a serpent, y'all wanna be in league with a serpent, y'all wanna make a covenant with a serpent. So y'all gonna pay for your foolishness. You understand? So there's the so-called white man, how much he hate the Northern Kingdom too. Because he showed every day we against Judah. Judas put the hand up in the air and he gun Judah down in the street. Or he choked Judah to death. Or he give Judah life in prison for some kind of crime that he do. You understand? So he show he hatred towards Judah. And he showed the hatred towards the kingdom right now with the so-called Latinos, the so-called Native American Indian. He's showing his hatred. Many of the children coming to seek asylum and you got over 5,000 troops by the border. Showing the so-called white man hate you Israelites. Right? Ezekiel 35:4. So Ezekiel 35:4. I will lay thy city waste, thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, the so-called white man have a continual hatred to you Israelites. He do not like you Israelites. He do not like you so-called Negroes. He do not like you so-called Latinos and you so-called Native American Indian. Throughout history, look what this man do to us. Look at the track record. Look what he's still doing today. Open your damn eyes. Stop being simple. Because the time about it end, the Most High about to close the door. The Most High about to close the door and turn this devil spirit up. The devil gonna come down hard. Because he's losing his kingdom. He's losing the grip of his kingdom. Right? Ezekiel 35, he said, because thou had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. So there's nothing new on his son. Hey, a lot of blood gonna be shed. A lot of you so-called native Latinos, your blood gonna be shed. A lot of you so-called Negroes, your blood gonna be shed by this devil. We warning you. We blow the trumpet. We see the enemy coming down on y'all. We blow the trumpet. Hey, repent, turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai gonna protect you these days. He's gonna protect you. Turn back to him. Cry out to him. Acknowledge your wrong. Acknowledge your transgression. Throw away your idols. Burn your idols up. Come out to religion. You are Hebrew Israelite. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, and you are Hebrew. That is your nationality. The Bible is our history book. The Bible is our true source, our true history inside it. This is the book of laws and prophecy. Right? So the so-called white man have a perpetual hatred, mean a continual hatred to us. Right? Verse 6. Therefore, as I live it, said the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai power, I will prepare thee unto blood. So the most I see can prepare you devils unto blood. Because you devils love to shed blood. You devils love to shed blood. So your blood gonna be shed. Right? He said, therefore, as I live, said the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou had not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. And I will make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it that pass it out, and him that return it. Yeah, this is when I'm to America. You understand? You so-called white people gonna be cut off. You go into slavery, right? For 1,000 years. And after 1,000 years, you're gonna be eradicated. But you so-called Latinos, and you so-called Negroes, and you so-called Native American Indian, hey, the so-called white man is your enemy. He is your enemy, right? Need to wake the hell up. Need to wake the hell up. Come out of the syndromes, the Stockholm syndrome symptoms you're in, right? This is Amos, right? The so-called white man hate you. This is Amos chapter 1, verse 11. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, for 3 transgression of Edom, and for 4, which Edom is you so-called white people, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. He said, because he did pursue his brother with the sword. Are we doing right now? We doing right now at the bar today. He prepared with his sword, right? Prepare with his sword. That's what we doing at the bar right now. Let me get about this article. Right, let me read about this article, right? He prepared with his sword, right? Just read this song. It's oh yeah, it's he said the U.S. combined. He said the combined U.S. government effort to stop migrant caravan from, he said, from piercing the border included fortifying. And he said fortifying. He said the 2,000 miles south stretch with razor wire fence. Razor wire fence. He said all the while ensuring mass mobility of soldier along the perimeter, right? He said helicopter, plane, and drone are being deployed as part of the mission. So yeah, he pursued his brother with his sword, right? And they're well equipped. They're well equipped. You understand? With all sorts of armor, right? They're well equipped. You understand? Right? Yeah, this is Amos chapter 1, verse 11. He said, thus said the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, for 3 transgression of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with a sword, and did cast off all pity. So the so-called white man cast off all pity. So-called white man break the brotherhood. You Edomites break the brotherhood, so you gotta pay, right? And his anger did tear perpetually, and he keep his wrath forever, and he keep it forever. You understand? But I will send a fire upon Teman, and which shall devour the palace of Bozrah, right? And there was a Bozrah, a city in Edom. You understand? So the Most High gonna destroy, the Most High gonna destroy you Edomites. You understand? Most High gonna destroy you Edomites. So hey, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American, and the so-called white man is your enemy. All right? He is your enemy. This is exactly we show you right it. You understand? Exactly we show you right it. This is Revelation, right? You know, this gonna come out all the time, right? All the time this is gonna come out. This is Revelation chapter 3, Revelation chapter 13, verse 10. He that leadeth in captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with a sword must be killed with a sword. It said, here is the patient and the faith of the saints. So, hey, the saints, who the Israelites, we waiting patiently for our Yahweh Hashem Yahshua come and take vengeance on our enemy. You understand? Vengeance on our enemy. We waiting patiently, right? This is Colossians chapter 3, right? Salakia. Right, this is Colossians chapter 3, verse 25. But he that do it wrong, right? But he that do it wrong, right? Salakia. Colossians chapter 3, verse 25. But he that do it wrong shall receive for the wrong which he had done. And there is no respect of person. Yeah. So hey, you know, you're gonna receive for the wrong that you've done. Right? This is Isaiah. This is Isaiah 14 and 14:21. He said, prepare slaughter for his children, yeah, you so-called white people, right? For the iniquity of their fathers, because you are your forefathers. You come back in reincarnation. You are your forefathers, right? He said, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with city. You understand? So yeah, you so-called white people can get a judgment, right? For I will rise up against them, said the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, said the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You understand? So you so-called white people, the judgment come in, right? Judgment come in, you know, it come in, right? Use the only nation, the Most High, not gonna show no mercy. These are the nations gonna get back the land after 1,000 years of slavery. They're gonna get back the land. But you devils, right? So like make sure it's still online. Yeah, still online. Yeah. Right? But you devils now get back your land. But these are the nations get back the land after 1,000 years. Right? Right? This is Job chapter 5, verse 4. He says his children are far from safety. Yeah, your children are far from safety. Right? The time that we coming into. Right? And they are crushed in the gate. Neither is there any to deliver them. So neither there is any to deliver them. You understand? Now you're not gonna be delivered. You devil's not gonna be delivered. This is Psalms 18 and 39. Right? This is Psalms chapter 18. Right? Psalms chapter 18, verse 39. Right? Yeah, Psalms chapter 18, verse 39. It's, for thou hast girded me with strength unto the battle. Thou hast subdued me under those that rose up against me. Right? Salakio. Reading the right one here. Yeah, right? He said, verse 40, thou hast also given me the neck of my enemy, and I will destroy them that had hate me. And this will going to happen to you, devil. You understand? When our Lord and Savior Yahweh shall return, this will going to happen to you, devil. Right? You understand? The children are far from safety, right? Because they gotta pay for the iniquity of their father, right? All the wickedness that you devil did, you gotta pay for it. Right? Let me get about two more close off this lesson. Right? You devils gotta pay, right? Get this one in right. This is you guys want in Job. Let me close up this one in. Right? Devils gotta pay. Like they say in the world, it said payback is a bitch. Right? You know a bitch always want revenge. Right? Um, right, so let me get this in Job. This is Job 21. All right. Job 21 and Job 21 verse 19. Let me start from verse 16. Job 21 verse 16, he said, Lo, he said, their good is not, he said, Lo, their good is not in their hand. They said the comes of the wicked is far from me. He said, how often is the candle of the wicked put out? And yeah, right? It's the scripture saying Job, the congregation of the wicked is just but for a moment, right? The congregation of hypocrites is but for a moment. Right? This is Job 20 and 5. He said, what Job 20 and 4, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. And you saw God who's the biggest hypocrite on the face of the planet. You're the biggest actor on the face of the planet. You're a liar, right? Um, this is Job 21 and 17. He said, how often is the candle of the wicked put out, and how often cometh their destruction upon them? He said, Yahweh distributes sorrow in his anger. You understand? So, hey, you spoke about people going to be destroyed. Verse 18, he said, they are as stable before the wind. Stubble, Salaki. They are as stubble before the wind, and a shaft that the storm carried away. Yahweh, he said, Yahweh lay up his iniquity from for his children. The Most High lay up his iniquity for your children because well, you gotta come back. You gotta come back. So you spoke about who walk and say, well, I didn't do that, it's my father do that, our forefather. You are your forefather. The Most High bring you back so you can face your judgment. Reincarnation is biblical, right? This is Job 21 and 18. Salakia, Job 21 and 19. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua lay up his iniquity for his children. He rewarded him, and he shall know it, and he shall know it. You understand? He shall know it, right? This is Jeremiah 32 and 18. Thou showest loving kindness unto thousands or unto the Israelites, right? Loving kindness show unto the elect of the nation of Israel, and recompense their iniquity of their father into the bosom of their children. So the iniquity of your father can go into the children. You as your forefather coming back in reincarnation, right? He said, and recompense the iniquity of their father into their bosom of their children after them, the great and mighty power Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. The Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai host is his name. You understand? So this is what happen to you devils. Right? You devils gotta pay for all the wickedness that you did. And over 5,000 troops at the border, right? The Mexico border. This just the hate that the so-called white people showing towards you, Northern Kingdom. That's just flat out hate. But what? Only the elect gonna see it. All right, and cry out to the Father for help. But two-thirds they're gonna play with the serpent, right? They're gonna play with the serpent and they're gonna play the wild beast and they're gonna be bitten. They're gonna be bitten, and no one not gonna pity you, because who shall pity a charmer that is bitten by a serpent or tear by a wild beast? Because you want to join unto him, you want to be in league with him, you want to make a covenant with him, you're going to be bitten, and no one not going to pity you. Because you refuse to hearken to your father, you refuse to hearken unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Hey, to what did you hey, to witness, brother Bayram. Yeah, he said, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Barakatam, Akia, he said, Baba Kashar, Rakakadash, hey, Shalom, Akia, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem, Rakakadash, Barakatam. Right? Yeah, so you devils gotta pay. You understand? You devils gotta pay for all the wickedness that you did. Right? All right, anymore. Hey, and this clearly show that hey, Esau prepared for the race war. And the race war coming. It coming because it in the scripture. You understand? It coming. You understand? It coming. Right? I mean, I'm gonna close after that because the race war coming. Right? You get a quick, this is right. You get this is second Ezra, right? You get that second Ezra chapter. So okay, let's give my moment to find this here. Yeah, second Ezra chapter 13, verse right. This is second Ezra chapter 13, verse 31. He said, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, and one place against another, one people against another, and one realms against another. So hey, that's why the so-called white man set up the space as the sixth branch of his military. And now they're pushing towards militarizing space. And also they had a treaty that they make. I can't remember the year, but the so-called white man about to break the treaty too, because they're not supposed to militarize space, and they're about to break the treaty too. You understand? Because this who he is, he's a devil, he's a deceiver, right? So this was about to hit the planet Earth. Most are about to bring great destruction on the planet Earth. You understand? Hey, and with that, over Testament edifying, I want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders who rule well at Great Millstone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akiums in the folk and the earth to pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom, shalom to the brother Bayram, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, you understand? Mawat Lababal, right? Right? And also Mowat, and as hey, Mowat La Shaya Shalash, right? Shalom.